Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. There are full tutorials available on the website, on the YouTube channel as well. Line by line code is explained and you can create wonderful websites for your projects, for the school projects or for college projects or for any business requirements. Definitely try to build these projects. The source code is available and full tutorials are also available in the YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So now let's go to the website. So you can see the navbar, home, about, qualification. You can see the hover effect on the navbar elements and you can see how we neatly align the text as well as we have aligned the information as experience, projects completed and companies worked with by using the justify content space around text, and then we can go to the about me section. You can see the hover effect on the button and you can see the technologies. This the way that we have aligned backend and front end. You can see the icons that we have added before the technology name, and you can see how we align the subtitle element and as well as subtitle, and we have also added the underline using the after effect of CSS function. Then we can see the professional qualification, that is experience, and by using the grid we have aligned them in the website. And you can see the icons also, how we integrate the icons. Then you can see the resume button and you can see the hover effect. Then we have the services section, that is front end. You can see the hover effect on the box and you can see the box will expand as well as the background color will change. And then we have the projects. You can see the projects. Then you can see the hover effect on the demo button. You can see how neatly we have aligned them, equally spaced. Then you can go to the testimonial section. You can see how the testimonial section is aligned. By clicking on this button, you can change. By using the directly also, it will move from one testimonial to another testimonial by 2 seconds to each testimonial. It will repeat by using JavaScript JS delivery. By using that library, we are creating this. Then you can go to the contact me section, get in touch. You can see the hover effect on the button. Then you can see those footer elements, social media icons. You can see the hover effect, and this you can see the now bar also, scroll bar also. You can see hover effect on the scroll bar, and this website is entirely responsive. That is, it is available. It is also available in the mobile as well as in the tab version. Let me show you that. So you can see this is the mobile version. You can see how neatly it is aligned, and you can see all elements are aligned, equally spaced. There are no errors, and how neatly it is aligned. You can see by clicking on the menu element, you can get the menu icons visible, and you will be moved to that particular section whenever we click on that nav element. You can see the smooth transition also. If we go back, and this website is also available in tab version. You can see this is the tab version. The website is available in all three formats, as it is entirely responsive for different devices: tab, mobile, desktop version. We have seen the desktop version also. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. The full tutorial is also available in the uh, YouTube channel. Line by line code is explained over there. Please visit the channel for more amazing content. Thank you. Hello everyone. Now let's go through line by line code. So this is the website that we're going to build. Responsive portfolio website. This is the home page. Now let's go to the index.html file. In the index.html file, you can see the head section. In the head section, we have the meta tags. As then we have the title tag for the title of the website, that is responsive portfolio website. Then we have Google Forms that we have linked using link tag to our index.html file. Then we have linked our remix icons using link tag. This is the This is the external link that we're gonna use for having the icons embedded into our website. Then we have this icon.css, which is for the uh, JavaScript. This is for the swiper that we have added in our website. You can see here. Let me show you the image. Just one second. Um, just a moment. You can see how they are. This is done by using this uh, swiper.js CSS that we have linked here by using some code. Then we have our main CSS file, that is main CSS. You can see this is the main CSS file that we have. Then we can go to the body section. In the body section, we have the header section. In the header section, we have the main div, that is a container div. Then we have the nav div. In the nav, we have the first is a nav brand that we have, that is the logo name, by using the I element, which is nothing but the I tag, which is used for embedding the remix icon into into our website. You can see the home image. Let me show you in the home image. You can see this icon beside web div. That icon is done by using the I tag. Then we have the div for our nav elements. Inside div we have an order list. So we have an order list. Inside that we have a list item, and each list item has an anchor tag with an H reference to each and every section that we want to link our nav elements. Here you can see we have nav href is hero for the home section. So whenever you click on this nav element anchor tag, then it will move to the hero ID. You can see for this section we have ID equal to hero, so it will move to this particular section. So that is nothing but hr reference. And we have done for the about qualification services product and contact. Then we have another div for nav toggle. This is for menu icon. This is for the home. This is for the mobile version. You can see this icon. This is for the home icon that we have embedded over there using the RI menu 3 line. This is nothing but this is how you implement or integrate the remix icon into your website by mentioning the class as RI menu 3 line. Then the navbar as well as header ends here. Now let's go to the CSS consecutively. Here we can see the root element in the first section. That is, the root element is nothing but whatever the default values that you are going to use in the entire website. You can add those values here by giving them names in such a format. You can see here dash dash color dash primary colon. Here then you will provide the color here or font values. You can see this is the font size values 1.4 m, and font medium biggest values are nothing but these are the weight of the font elements. Then we have index menu values, z index values. So you can see all these values are default values that we are going to use in the entire website. So those values are added in the root element and they are called into the website into the each and every section using here you can see color equal to var color white. So we are calling color white by using the var element. This is how you call these root elements into the root element values into the main sections. So that you don't have to repeat all these values, you can just simply call them by using var and writing the name of that particular name that you have given to that default value. You can see this is the reset one. Whenever the website will restart and it will start from the beginning. Here we have added before and after for that. Then we have the h1 elements. For the heading tags, we are adding color and font size. And as you all know, as for the heading elements, that is heading tags, the size decreases as we increase the number. That is, h1 is the highest, biggest value, and h4 is the smallest size text. Then we have HTML. For the HTML, we write the font size. Then we have the code be very small. Then for the body, h1, all these elements and acknowledge paragraph element, we are writing margin padding equal to 0. And every acknowledge has its own style. So we are removing that list style type is none. So that we are removing the default list values. And for the image, we are giving maximum width is 100% and display is low. And for the anchor elements also, we have default values like underscore as well as color will be there for any anchor element that we directly use into our website. So those values can be removed by using the text declaration equal to none. Then we are adding our own personal color that by using the color tag. And name is equal to overflow variant, so it will not. So whatever the values it will go outside the required parameter, that is entire size of the website, it will be hidden. Then for the body section, we are adding the background color, font size, font family, color, margin line, and line height is added to the body element. Then we have the container. These are all default values that we are going to use, and by calling adding these class names, because you can see because we are here we have dot, right? So it means it's the class. You can see this is the container, right? Dot container is also available in lot of sections. You can see here. You can see dot container here, the header element. Then we have the same container tag also added here also. You can see in the hero section. So whatever the value that we are going to repeat again, so we don't have to write them again and again. So simply you can write at one time, and you can add them as classes to any section that you want to use simply by using this. So next, for the section we are giving padding, section heading. Next we have section title. Then you can see the margin is 8.0. This is for the header section. Then we have text alignment center. You can see the text is aligned exactly on the center. Then we have section title. So the section title will be font size and margin bottom equal to 0.5 m. And section subtitle, font size, font width, and position is given as related. And for the section subtitle after, this is nothing but you can see in the about section. Can see here we have an underline, orange color underline below who am I. This is done by using this after effect that we have in the CSS. So what we are doing is that we are creating position absolute so that it will take over the parent element. Parent element is section subtitle, right? So you can see here for this underscore parent element is section subtitle, which is who am I. So what I'm doing here is that width is 50%. I'm giving width is 50%. Height is 0.5 m. Background color is orange color I'm giving, and bottom is minus 1.5 pixel. Left is 50%. You can see that in the image that is exactly added to the center, and its length is half of that length of that who am I word, and that is done here by using the section subtitle after effect. This after and before effects are very important. Then for the grid elements, we are adding displace grid and gap is 3 rem. You can see here this one main section. You can see by using the display grid, we are aligning all these elements in the grid format. It is one after the another. So for that also we are using default value. For that also we are added default value, that is d grid equal to display grid, gap is 3 rem. So the distance between each and every object is 3 rem of gap. You can see between each and every object. Then you can, for the button, we are adding display signal block. For that padding is added, color, font size, and transition given. And we are using two different types of buttons in the website. One is button primary, one is button secondary. Background color is given and color is given to the button primary. You can see here in the button primary, you can see in the home section. This is section. Yes, you can see this is the primary button with the orange background and blue color text. This is given here. Then we have button secondary. Button secondary has background color is white and color is primary. Background primary color is given to it, and this can be seen in the contact section. You can see blue color and the text is in black color. And then we have the hover effects for both of them. Whenever we hover onto it, the background color will change and the color of the text also will change. Next, we have the header. For the header, we are giving positions fixed. Top is 0, left is 0, right is 0, display text, align icons is center. You can see all the items are aligned exactly with the center. Display text, so we are aligned each of them. You can see that. Then we have height, seamless transition is given to them. Then header scroll is given to them. Then we have the nav element. For the nav element, we are adding display flex. Justify content is space between, align icons is center. You can see each and every tag, each and every nav link is aligned. It will equally spaced between them. Then we have nav brand, that is nothing but the nav logo that we have added. You can see for that only we are giving the values get there. Nothing but the nav brand. Then we have nav brand I, that is for the I tag. We are adding the color equal to, color is added to it. Then we have nav list, and for the nav list we are using display flex. Column gap is 4. Then you can see the gap between each and every link element is 4 rem. Then we have for the nav link we are adding the transition. Transition is nothing but whenever we hover onto the nav elements, it will change its color, that is to orange color. You can see over color equal to change, color will change. nav toggle uh, is for the mobile version. So here what we are doing is that it will be display equal to none, means it will not be visible in the desktop version. It will only be visible in the mobile version. The nav element, you can see here, this nav element is there now. The nav button will only be visible in the mobile version. For that, we are added the values, that is font size, color is added, cursor pointer is given, and then we minor nav toggle button color will change into primary color. Here you can see this is for the maximum width of 968. That is below 968 width of devices only this will apply. That is this is nothing but the responsive web design. And here we are using the Elevate media screen. And here what we are doing for the nav list, we are creating text direction is equal to column and justify connect is center, alignment is center, row gap is 4L. So what is happening is that in the desktop version we have large space, so we are having entire navbar visible to us. We don't need any menu icon, but in the mobile version we don't have that much space, right? So what we are doing, we are creating a menu icon, and whenever we click on this menu icon, what will happen is that it will open a dialog, it will open a new box, and it will show the all the nav elements that we have. And you can see here we are adding text direction is column, justify content is center, align items is center. So all these items are aligned exactly the center with space between each and every one. Then we have nav menu is fixed, position is 0, top is 0, left is 0, and we have displays none, and then justify content is center. So this one is for the mobile version. We are going to display in this way, right? So we don't have to display the second time on the heading section. So we are going to remove this nav bar which will be hidden in the mobile version. Only this nav bar will be visible in the mobile version. Then we have navbar open flex and nav toggle display is equal to block. Here you can see this will only activate whenever you click on the nav menu button. So what it will happen is that uh, whenever you click on this nav menu button, you can see the top right. What will happen? It will go to the JavaScript. First we have created constant, that is nav menu, nav toggle, nav item, and header. You can see all these values are referred from the index.html file that we have. You can see here we have the nav toggle here. This is the nav toggle. Then we have nav menu here. You can see the header is here. So these values are referred here by using getElement by ID. And we are creating constants for nav menu, nav toggle, nav item, and nav header elements. And what we are doing, we are adding now for this nav toggle, we are adding an event listener. So whenever you're gonna click on the nav icon, that is, you can see whenever you click on this icon, it will open the nav menu. It will open this nav menu. So what will happen? So this is the function set and closes the menu when the user clicks the new links. So this is nothing but whenever you click on the nav menu, you open the menu bar and you click on any of the menu items. That is, you clicked on the home, then it should close and it will move back to that particular website, right? So what we are doing here in the code, we are adding an event listener to it. So whenever you click on the nav menu, it will open the nav menu to that particular section and it will remove the nav menu open one. That means it will make the display flex, right? It will remove this one. What will happen? The display flex element will be lost and now we will get display equal to none. Because we have display equal to none, so the menu bar will be hidden. Like it will come back to this section and it will move to the section, whatever section that we have clicked. If you click to the home section, it will come to the home section and it will disappear. That is added over here. Then we have the change in nav toggle icon. So this is for the change in nav element. So what happens is when we click on the menu icon, you want the menu bar to show. At the same time, you want the icon to change, right? You want the cross icon. So it will showcase that when I click on this cross icon, it will go back to the normal position and it will display menu icon. So this functionality is added here. You can see by using the JavaScript that where it contains class is nav menu open. We will replace menu icon with the close icon. That is, whenever you click on the menu icon, first you clicked on the menu icon, right? So what will change? It will change the menu icon into the cross icon. And whenever You can see nav toggle replace the else part. The else part is what it will replace. It will exchange both of them. That is close line. That is cross line will replace with menu icon. So whenever you click on the cross line, you go back to the menu icon and then the bar will close. Then this is for the testimonial section. We'll go to in the testimonial block. Then we can go to the hero section. It is the main section. In the main section, we have the hero section, and the hero section as that is as container. Then we have another div for dgrid. Dgrid, this is nothing but grid. It will make the website as grid that we have used. We have seen the default values that we have given, and we have the div. Here we have a div which contains hero content, h1, h2 element for hero title and hero description. Then we have another div for our years of experience, projects completed, and companies worked with. So we have three divs. Each and every div element we are adding paragraph element. T element is for paragraph element, and h2 is the heading element that we have used. Then we have image tag for adding the image. This is the portfolio image to our website. Then the hero section ends here. The hero section ends here. Then we can go to the hero section. Let me show you. This is the hero section. Hi, I'm Aviran, web developer. And the text, paragraph text we have added, and we have added the div that is our years of experience, projects completed, and the portfolio image. Now let's go to CSS. How we have designed in such a way that all these elements are aligned perfectly in the website. So now let's go to the CSS. Here you can see hero wrapper, minimum height is given, padding is given, hero content, text line is center, everything is aligned exactly at the center of the website. Then we have for the hero title, we are adding font size, margin color, and position is added. And for the hero title, we are adding positions absolute. You can see here, you can see hero title. This is the title, right? The developer title. We are adding this underline using the after effect that we have in the CSS. You can see here, width equal to 10 rem, height is 0.5 rem, and bottom minus 2 rem. So that is the reason it is aligned exactly below the web developer, and it is taking the 10 rem of width because we added 10 rem as width. Then we have hero description. For the hero description, we are added margin bottom and line height. Line height is nothing but the gap between each and every line of text that we have here. That is nothing but the line height. Then we have hero info. For that border top padding is given. Display flex direct, flex to wrap is wrap. Justify content is center. This hero information is nothing but the three elements are there, right? So we are using display flex. So they are aligned they are aligned one after the another, and we are using flex wrap is equal to wrap. And we have given gap equal to 5 rem, right? So for each and every section, we have 5 rem of gap between them. 5 years of experience and 5 rem of gap. 30 plus projects completed with 5 rem of gap. And we have 6 companies work. So this gap is added here. Next we have hero number. For the number, we have given the font size, font weight, color, and margin bottom. And hero info title, we have given font size, font weight, and color. Then we have the media query. This is for the maximum width of 968. That is, this is from the below version. That is mobile version and tab version. Yeah, this responsive representation will apply. And here you can see that we are given for the hero image width equal to 230 pixels. Justify selfie center. So we will align it exactly at the center. You can see in the mobile version. Because this is for the mobile version, you can see it is exactly at the center it is applied. So then we have about content. For the about content about title, we have given the maximum weight and transition effect. Then we have align margin bottom, justify skill section, skills qualification. Yes, right. So now yes, now the image will be added exactly at the center in the mobile version. You can see here this image. Now let's go to the about section. Now let's go to the about section. We have this is the about section, but we also have the main div, that is nothing but the container div, and then we have the first div, that is section header, section title, and section subtitle. We have read about this already. The default values that we are given, you can see here. this heading, right? This heading value is about, this is the about me is nothing but section title. Who am I is the section subtitle. Underscore is the that we have used using the After Effect. For that only we are for this is the div for that. And then we have the second div which has the main about wrapper. In that we have the first div, that is about content div. Inside we have about title, and by using the h3, that is heading tag. Then we have the paragraph tag for the paragraph to have the paragraph details. Then we have the anchor tag. We have added the anchor tag for the button, and here you can see no more button is added. In the report page also you can see no more button. Then we have uh, the main skills div. You can see then we have the main skills div. Inside this skills div, we have h3 element, that is heading element for technologies, and then we have another div, that is skills wrapper div, inside which we have two main divs. One is skills content div, which is replicated twice for both backend as well as frontend. For backend and frontend, and we are using an order list, and on order list then we have list item, and for each list item we are using I tag to have the icons integrated, the remix icons to integrated into the website. We are using the I tag, and you can see RI arrow right. So this arrow right is nothing but the icon. You can see here beside Python, PHP, Node.js, MongoDB, we have arrows, right? That icon is actually done by using here, using the I elements. And the same code is again replaced here, that is copied again for the next skill sections in the front end, that is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and React.js. And the another list ends and the div also ends. That is the about section ends here. Then we can go to the about.css. You can see the content. For the about content, what we are doing, margin is auto, section bottom is toRem, and text align is center. We can see all the text is aligned exactly to the center. Then for the about title, we are adding font size and margin bottom. You can see this is the about title. I am a professional and experienced front-end developer. Then for the about description, we added the margin bottom, skill section. Then we can go to the skill section. Just 1 second. Okay. Okay, next we can go to the skills section that we have done, that is justify yourself is center, and skill title. You can see the skills title here on the website, that is backend and frontend. They are aligned exactly at the center of the blocks. We have created two divs, right? Two separate divs, and this technology is the entire div, right? So for each div we are adding the background color also, and you can see the skills wrapper, display flex, justify self is justify candidate is center with gap of 2 rem. You can see Python, then theorem gap, then we have PHP, and they're all aligned exactly the center of the box. Then we have skills content. For that, background color is given here, and box shadow is given, padding is given to it, and you can see the box shadow effect for this box, and you can see the background color is different from the major background color of the website. And for each skills item, we are giving margin bottom. Skills subtitle, we are doing text align is center. Then for the icons also, we are adding the color, that is nothing but the orange color is added to them. You can see for the icons that we have used, that is our icon. Then we can go to the qualification section. We can go to the qualification section. This is the qualification section, and we have the main div, that is the container div. Then we have the div for heading, that is section title and section subtitle, which we have already seen for the qualification for the above section, and you can see the same thing is for the qualification section. That is nothing but qualification for the title. Then we have experience and education in the subtitle, and as per using the After Effect, we have already gone through the code. Then we can go to the next thing, that is the next div, that is the professional experience section. In this we have the main div, and inside div we have the h3 element, that is heading element, and we are integrated on remix icon by using the I tag. That's nothing but a briefcase icon. Then we have a div, that is the main div, for which we are adding the grid to it, so it can be aligned one after the another, one beside the another. And here we are using divs to separate our experiences. There are total of 3 divs, and each div contains an HT element, that is the heading element. And then we have the paragraph element for the description of the qualification. Then we have span element for the for mentioning the time, that how much time that the person has worked in a particular company using span element. And the same div is copied again for 3 times. Then we can go to the next div, that is the education div. You can see it is exactly the replica of the qualification div. The only change is that the data will change. You can see the first we have an h3 element for the heading, that is education. Then we have an I tag for adding the remix icon. Then we have the main div for which we are adding the grid, and in that we have 3 divs. For each and every div we have the h3 element for the section title, then we have the paragraph element for the description, and we have added the span element for mentioning the time. You can see 2016 to 2017, and the same code is copied again for 3 times. Then we have the last div, which is the qualification footer. This is for adding the see my full resume, as well as resume button we are added by using the anchor element. And here the section ends, the qualification section ends here. So now let's go to the CSS. So for the entire qualification wrapper, we are adding the margin bottom is 5M, and qualification content row gap is 5M. You can see for each and every row, here you can see this is the first section, right? Professional section. We have 5M of gap, then the education section starts here. So next we can see qualification name display equal to flex, column gap is 1 time is given to it. You can see qualification name that we have, that is nothing but the this professional experience is the qualification name, and we are giving border bottom 1 pixel solid, and the background color you can see the small underscore line is there, right? So that is done by using the border bottom. Then we have the qualification title, for that font size, font weight, and margin bottom is given. And qualification description, margin bottom is given for the qualification description. You can see for the description we have a margin given to it, space, that is nothing but a space is given between them. Then we have qualification date, for that we are given font size and font weight. Then we have qualification footer. This qualification footer is border top is added to them, and is nothing but you can see the underline is there, right? So similar way the underline will be added, and below it we have the resume, as well as the no view my full resume, and resume button will be given to them, will be added at that particular point. Then we have the service section. Then we can go to the services section. 1 second. Services section. This is the services section. So now let's go to the code. In the services section, you can see we have the main div as a container div, main div as a container div. Then we have the same section header div, that is section title and section subtitle. You can see the same thing here, that is services, what I do, and underline by using the after effect in the CSS. Then we have the main div. In the main div we are added the grid to it, and each grid, in that grid we have 3 services that we have added, that we are by using the div elements, and inside that we have the div for for adding the remix icon. You can see here we have added the icon to our website. You can see the icons, so that icon is added here. And then we have the h3 element for the heading, and we have added the break tag. BR means break tag. So this break tag, it will break the line of sentence. You can see front end, because we added the break tag, development comes below it. So next we have an anchor tag for adding the no more button that we have added by using the anchor element. The same code is copied again for 3 services. Then you can go to the CSS, and you can see for the card we are adding the background color is black, that is added, box shadow is given. You can see the here image, you can see the box shadow around the box, around the card. Then it is given, justify content is center. Then whenever you hover onto this card, the background color will change. You can see the orange color. This happens, I have taken the picture so that you can be able to understand it. So whenever I hover onto the button, I took the screenshot of it. So whenever you hover onto this card, the background color will change into orange color. So that is done here. Its background color will change. And whenever you enter the service card, the service link also color will change. Next, we have the service icon. For that, we are giving font size, color is margin bottom is applied to them. And then we have the service title. And for the service title, you can see the title has a blue color. Is the heading for the each and every section, and they are aligned exactly at the center. Then we have the project. And the project section starts here. I will show you the projects. So this is the project section. Now let's go to the code. The HTML code. This is the product section. We have the main div as container div. Then we have the secondary div, that is section header, section title, and section subtitle using h2 and span element, which we have already gone through. And you can see here project my recent work and underscore, that is done by using the After Effect in the CSS. Then we can go to the next div, that is the main div, grid div. Here I'm added the projects. I've added 3 projects and I'm using div to separate each and every project. The first div, you can see we have an image for adding the image of the project. Then we have h3 tag for the project title and paragraph element for adding some information about the project. And we have using the anchor element as well as I tag for adding the remix icon to this. It is demo. You can see here we have an arrow here. The arrow is added before the before the demo word. So that one is added by using the remix icon by using the I tag. So the same code is copied again for three more times for 3 projects. You can do it for as many projects that you want to add. And you can see project content will be 100%. Also with this 30 rem justify selfish center. So we have aligned exactly at the center. All data is aligned exactly at the center. For the image we are added. Then project title we are adding color, font size, and margin bottom is added. Project description, margin bottom is 2 rem. You can see the project description, and below it we have added 2 rem of gap. Then we have the demo button. Then we can have the project link, font size, text transforms uppercase, display flex, align items is center, column gap is 0.5, then transition is added to them. And whenever you hover onto this project link, it will change the color, and it will column gap will change into from 0.5 rem to 1 rem. You can see what is this column gap, how this changes that. Whenever you hover onto the demo button, you can see the background color will change. At the same time, when the column gap also changing, right? So the arrow will move like it has moved from its original position. You can see in the demo blue color, in the first travel website, the arrow icon is very close to the demo button. But in the next one portfolio website, the background color is changed to orange, and the icon is moved a little bit forward. It shows that it shows a very professional look to the website. So this is done by using by changing hover effect, and then in that hover effect we are changing the column gap to 1 rem from 0.5 rem. So it will look like it has moved. Then we have the testimonial section. We have this is the testimonial section. You can go to the testimonial section in the index.html. We have the main div as a container div. Then we have the section header, section title, and section subtitle using h2 and span element, which are already gone through. And it will make the text elements to align exactly at the center. And this underscore is done by using the After Effect that we have used in the CSS. Then we have the main div, that is testimonial wrapper. In that we are using the swiper JavaScript, so we have to mention swiper here. And we have the div swiper wrapper, inside which we are aligning the testimonials, which contains all the testimonials. In the first div, each and every testimonial is separated using a div. So each and every testimonial has its own div. Then we have the image. Then we have another div element for testimonial content. In that we are using paragraph element for the information, and h3 element for the name of the testimonial name, and span element for the designation. the occupation that the user is present. And the same code is copied again for 3 times, and we are using another day for swiper pagination. I'll let you. Swiper pagination is nothing but, you can see here this small orange color line, right? These 3 lines at the bottom of the uh, section. This is nothing but swiper pagination. So that whenever you click on this button, the this will move. That means the testimonials will move one after the another. So whenever you click on it, and we also have added the JavaScript also, that it moves automatically. I will tell you that code also. We are using testimonial card for each and every card. Text align is center, justified items is center, margin bottom is student. You can see all the data is aligned exactly to the center, and margin bottom is given as student. Then student the distance is given. Then for the testimonial image, maximum width is given. Border radius is 50%. You can see by adding the border radius 50%, you get an exact circular image. Then we have testimonial description. For that we are added the color and margin bottom. Then we have the testimonial name. For that we are added a margin bottom as well as font size. For the testimonial occupation we are added the font size. Wrapper, swiper wrapper, we are adding the padding bottom is freedom. You can see the padding bottom before the page motion. This is freedom. Then we have the swiper pagination bullets. Justify content is space around. You can see these bullets. Then we have background color is black color, border radius is 0, width equal to 3 run, height equal to 0.5 run. You can see the swiper bullets below orange, these lines that when I click on it, the slides will move. That is nothing but the pagination bullet. Background color is changed whenever you hover onto that particular active, or when active link means whenever you click on it, so it will change its background color to orange color. You can see orange color available at this pagination. Then we have the contact wrapper. Before that, I will tell you the testimonial slide. So what is that means? So by using the JavaScript slider swiper library, we have done this. So what will happen is that for every 2 seconds of delay, this will move. That means one testimonial will move and the next testimonial will come to this place and it will be visible. So that is added using the JavaScript. Here you can see I'm creating a testimonial slide, and I'm creating a new swiper, that is testimonial wrapper. This testimonial wrapper is nothing but, you can see here, testimonial wrapper. This is the main div which holds all these testimonials that we have added, right? 3 testimonials. So we are referring here it over here, and we are create loop is equal to means it will continue, it will infinitely loop, it will continuously loop again and again. And here we are adding the effect is cover flow. That is cover flow is nothing but, you can see the both the other elements are hidden lightly, and you can see it will only show the main one in a big format exactly at the center. It is added here. Then we have added drag cursor. The rotation is 50, stretch is 0, depth equal to 100%, but modifier is 1, slide shadows is 2. That is the reason you can see the shadow effect. You can see the light shadow effect for the beside ones. And then you can see for the pagination, slide pagination, we are clickable equal to true. That is for this buttons that we have below. So whenever you click on these buttons also, the slides will move. That is added here by using clickable equal to true. And slide preview is auto. Then we have header scroll animation. This is for the header element. So whenever you scroll to each and every section, that is 40, then the header scroll will be added. So the header will be visible at the top. Then for the scroll table animation, this scroll table animation is nothing but, so whenever you visit the website, the first website, it will display the elements one after the another in a smooth animation format. That is done by using the scroll reveal. And here we are creating 2 seconds, 2 milliseconds of duration is given. The distance is 100 pixel, delay is 400, reset is false. You can see by using this, simply by adding sr.reveal, what will happen is that first hero content and about content will be displayed. You can go to the hero section. So this hero content what will happen is that it will come from the bottom and it will showcase at the top. That animation is done by using this here. You can see SR reveal hero here, SR reveal hero content and about image. And you want this hero image origin to be top, right? By mentioning which origin, by mentioning origin means from which direction that you want to reveal this item into the website. Here you can see for the hero image, we want the origin from top. That means the image will come from top to bottom. The about say information, that is hi, I am Abhiram developer, information will come from bottom top side. This animation is done by using this scroll reveal. And this is how simple it is to just add the class names that you want to have this animation, and you just mention the delay and interval, or you can mention the origin. You can mention here in the qualification footer text and contact content. Here we are adding origin is equal to left. From left side it will move into the website. And for the qualification footer and qualification button, we are adding the origin equal to right side, right? From the right side, it will move into the website. The smooth animation is done by using this scroll reveal animation. That is JavaScript library. That simple it is. With this very minimal code, we can do that animation to our website. Then we can go to the contact section. This is the contact section we have. HTML is done. Contact section. In the contact section, we have the main div as container. Then we have the div that create main div. Then we have two divs. And in the first div, we have the contact content using HTML element, contact title, and paragraph element for contact description. Then we have the second div for having an anchor element for get in touch button. You can see the image. See the image. Contact me. Let's work together. And then we have a get in touch button. You can see contact wrapper, text element is center. For the contact title, we are adding the font size and margin bottom. Contact content, we are adding the max width equal to margin, and margin is also given. Then we have contact description, margin bottom is student. You can see the margin bottom student for the text. Then we have the footer, and for the footer, let's go to the footer section. You can see in the footer section, we have the main div as container, then we have the second div that is grid, and we have the div for footer content. Inside we have h4 element for footer title and another list. We have the another list, and each another list has and list item, and list item has their anchor tag embedded into it, and also an I tag for adding the remix icon integration into the website. Here we are adding the social icons, that is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and GitHub. We have adding the using another list item anchor tag as well as I tags for adding the remix icons into our website. Then we have the second div for footer content. In that we have HTML element for the footer title and anchor element for footer contact, that is the email mentioned email. Then the same content for call me, that is mobile number. And then we have a paragraph tag for copyright, and by using editor copy colon symbol, we can have the copyright symbol for website. We can see the copyright C inside a circle. Then you can see we have added swiper.js, this for adding the scroll reveal as well as swiper function. And then we have added the scroll reveal by using the script tag, and we have also added the main JavaScript file, this JavaScript file to our index.html. You can now go to the CSS for the footer. Background color is given, padding is given to it. Then we have the wrapper, padding and gap is given, that is 5rem. You can see 5rem of gap between each and every section. Then we have the title. For the title, then we have social list, display flex, gap is 3rem. You can see the flex direction, all the social icons are aligned one beside another with a gap of, with each gap is given of 3rem. Then we have footer social link, font size, color is given, transition is given to them. Then we have the footer content and footer contact, then footer social overlink, that is the mood is over into the footer elements. The color will change from white to orange. What is added here? Then we have footer copyright center, exactly at the center we want the all rights reserved copyrights in the right. It is added here. Then WebKit scroll bar is nothing but the scroll bar that we have added in our website. You can see the scroll bar. This is the scroll bar. You can see here also. This is the scroll bar that we have added for our website. It is done here by using the WebKit scroll bar by mentioning the width of it. Border radius is 0.5. Pattern color is given to it. And thumb is nothing but you can see here. This is the thumb, the small one on which by using which we can be able to scroll our website. And over background color we are changing into orange color. Then we are using the media queries, that is responsive web design. And here we are using minimum width is 560, right? So above 560 width devices, whatever that is tab desktop version, that for that versions, we are going to apply these changes to them. So here, what is this responsive web design is that? So first you will develop either desktop version or mobile version, then you will change the values accordingly to the, if you develop for the desktop version, you have a lot of space, right? So we took most font size, you have given big font size is given there. But in the mobile version, we cannot have that much big this screen size, right? So at that time, we are gonna change those values by using this media queries. That is nothing but the responsive web design, so that it looks good in the different mobile devices also. Here we are using a minimum width is 560 pixel, that is above 560 pixel device is values will apply. And here I am using grid template column is required equal to 2 justify content is center. So this grid template column is nothing but you can see in the project section. We have three here. Three projects are aligned in the, because this is the desktop version, right? And the screen size is large. So what happened? The screen size is reduced. Then what will happen is the grid template column equal 2. That means only two projects will visible at the top. Then the remaining third project will come below. That is done here by you can see here, grid template column equal to repeat 2. So you only want to repeat 2. Then we will make the remaining one display below it. So there's only small changes will be there. You can see display values will change, select direction, center, and most of the time these only display values will change, grid display values will change because we don't have lot spaces in the mobile devices, right? We have lot spaces in the desktop version, so we want to use the entire space. We can use grid template column equal to 3 so that we can be able to have the entire space and all our data can be visible. You can see text align, transform. You can see all these are only small changes. We are not adding any new codes. We are just changing the grid template column values, display values, the margin values we are changing. These are all values already written. We are just changing this values, small changes. You can see grid template column is equal to 3 because this is the desktop version, right? So for the desktop version, we have a lot of space. So we are going to have 3 projects at single place. So we added grid template column equal to 3. And contact wrap-up displays flex space between justify content to center. And you can see for the contact, they're aligned exactly at the center. The space is added between them. That is contact me and get in touch button. The space is added between them because we have added align at the center and justify content is space between. That's it. That's it for the website. So if you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. It takes really lot of efforts for having this full tutorials. I'm explaining line by line code, each and every section code I'm explaining to you. Definitely try to visit for more videos in the YouTube channel and like, share and subscribe. We are very near for getting monetization and for having really good effects into making these videos. I hope you love it. Definitely, if you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. There are full tutorials available on the website, on the YouTube channel as well. Line by line code is explained, and you can create wonderful websites for your projects, for the school projects or for college projects or for any business requirements. Definitely try to build these projects. The source code is available and full tutorials are also available in the YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So now let's go to the website. So you can see the navbar, home, about, qualification. You can see the hover effect on the navbar elements. and you can see how we neatly align the text, as well as we have aligned the information as experience, projects completed, and companies worked with by using the justify content space around text. And then we can go to the about me section. You can see the hover effect on the button, and you can see the technologies. This the way that we have aligned backend and front end. You can see the icons that we have added before the technology name, and you can see how we align the subtitle element and as well as subtitle, and we have also added the underline using the after effect of CSS function. Then we can see the professional qualification, that is experience, and by using the grid we have aligned them in the website. And you can see the icons also, how we integrate the icons. Then you can see the resume button, and you can see the hover effect. Then we have the services section, that is front end. You can see the hover effect on the box, and you can see the box will expand, as well as the background color will change. And then we have the projects. You can see the projects. Then you can see the hover effect on the demo button. You can see how neatly we have aligned them, equally spaced. Then we can go to the testimonial section. You can see how the testimonial section is aligned. By clicking on this button, you can change. By using the directly also, it will move from one testimonial to another testimonial. 2 seconds to each testimonial. It will repeat by using JavaScript JS delivery. By using that library, we are creating this. Then you can go to the contact me section, get in touch. You can see the hover effect on the button. Then you can see those footer elements, social media icons. You can see the hover effect, and this you can see the now bar also, scroll bar also. You can see hover effect on the scroll bar. And this website is entirely responsive. That is, it is available. It is also available in the mobile as well as in the tab version. Let me show you that. So you can see this is the mobile version. You can see how neatly it is aligned, and you can see all elements are aligned, equally spaced. There are no errors, and how neatly it is aligned. You can see by clicking on the menu element, you can get the menu icons visible, and you will be moved to that particular section whenever we click on that nav element. You can see the smooth transition also. If we go back, and this website is also available in tab version. You can see this is the tab version. The website is available in all three formats, as it is entirely responsive for different devices: tab, mobile, desktop version. We have seen the desktop version also. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. The full tutorial is also available in the uh, YouTube channel. Line by line code is explained over there. Please visit the channel for more amazing content. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description, and the website is also available in mobile tab versions, and the website is also added with a function that is light and dark mode. And now let's try to go through the website. You can see this is the home page, the hover effect on the image, and you can see the hover effect on the download CV button, how smooth transition is taking place. And you can see the change in theme button. This is the change in theme button that we have added, and you can see right now we are in the light mode, and we can go to the dark mode again by clicking on it. Let's go to the next section, that is about me section. You can see the download CV button, hover effect on the projects, years of experience, happy clients, and customer review. You can see how neatly they have all been aligned. And then skills, my skill section, and we have used the bar effect to display the percentage of proficiency in those developments. and you can see the timeline. That is my educational experience. You can see the icons, how neatly we have aligned the icons and how neatly they are aligned in the web page. Then we can go to the portfolio section. This is the portfolio section, and you can see the hover effect on the portfolio with icons, that is GitHub, Facebook, and YouTube. You can see the smooth transition effect, the hover effect. Then we can go to the block section. You can see the hover effect on the image. You can see the hover effect on the text. Smooth transition, and you can see how neatly they have all been aligned with equal spaces by using the grid template. You can see the box shadow effect also around it. And then we can go to the contact me section. This is the contact me section. We have integrated the icons. You can see the icons and social media icons. You can see the hover effect on them. Then the form, the contact me form. Then we have the submit button. You can see this website is entirely responsive with light and dark mode integrated in it. Now this is the light mode. You can see the smooth transitions. You can see the box shadow effect for this customer review project work, how they like a 3D icon. You can see the skill section and timeline. Then the portfolio section, you can see the hover effect on the portfolios. Then blog, you can see the 3D card effect. You can see when you hover onto it, the box shadow is taking place and it gives a very 3D look to your block section. You can see the box effect, shadow box effect. And then we can go to the contact me section. You can see the smooth transitions. This website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in mobile as well as in desktop tab versions. Let me show you. This is the desktop version as we are seeing now. Now let's go to the mobile version. You can see this is the mobile version, and you can see the theme change button is above here on the top, and the menu bar is below. You can go to the next section. This is the about me section, skills, my timeline. Then we can go to the next portfolio section. You can see how neatly they have aligned based on the size of the device. Everything is aligned perfectly. You can see the smooth transition also. We have used JavaScript library for that. This light and dark mode gives a very professional look to your website, and it will be very comfortable for the recruiters when they see very much functionalities that have been added to your professional portfolio website. So it gives a very good opinion for the recruiters. Definitely try to build this project. The source code is available in the description, and you don't have to worry about anything. Just it's very beginner friendly. The full tutorial will be available on the YouTube channel. Please do visit the channel for more amazing content, and if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. There are a lot of tutorials available on the YouTube channel. If you like the content, please do visit and subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So now we will go through line by line code for this responsive portfolio website, as you can see here. Now let's go to index.html file. So this is the index.html file. We have the meta tags. Then we have the title tag for adding the title of the website, that is responsive portfolio. Then we have linked our style.css file using link tag. You can see here, this is our style.css file. Then we can go back, and here we have integrated our fonts, that is Google Fonts. Then we have added JavaScript library, CDN, Cloudflare, font awesome, external link to our website. for adding the icons to our website. Then we have added the font family, that is Poppins, Google font family. Then by using the link tag, then we can go to the body section. The body section, right now we are in the header section. In the header section, we have the main div, that is header content, and then we have the div of header left, inside which we have the main image using the image tag, that is home image. Then we have another div for right header. In that we have the h1 element, that is the heading element, that which has I am span element to enlarge the data or to make some bold changes. We use span element. You can see here in the image that Abhiram is colored differently uh, to the other content, like I am a web developer. So for that we use span element to separate those elements so that we can apply changes to them that we don't want to apply to others. Then we have paragraph tag. Then we have our div element for buttons, inside which we have an anchor tag and inside which we have span elements. One is download CV button and another one is FA download, which is an icon font awesome icon that we have integrated. You can see here in the image this download icon beside download CV, this icon. Then the header section ends here. We can go through the CSS likewise section by section. So right now we are adding the default values, that is margin is 0, padding is 0, box sizing is border box, Mr. style equal to none. The root is nothing but whatever the values that you are going to use in this website, those values that you can add in the root element, and you can call these values by using var element. Like you can see here for the body element, we are adding the background color by using var, and you can mention the color name that you have given. That is here I am given color primary, right? So if you go back, you can see for the color primary we have given the back color. So this color will be applied in the body element. So this is how you can write as well as access those values from the root element into your any section or any section code that you want. Then we have light mode. For the light mode, this website has light and dark mode, right? So these root element values are for the dark mode, and this light mode are the light mode colors that we want to change, and these colors will apply to it. Then we have the body element. For the body tag, we are adding the background color, font family, and font size, color, and transition. Then we have anchor tag. For the anchor tag, we are using texture declaration is none, which is nothing but default. There are some attributes that are added to the anchor tags, like underline or color. These values, declaration values, will be removed by adding texture declaration none, and we are giving a color to it, and font family is also given to it. Then we can go to the header section. For the header section, we have given the minimum height, overflow is hidden, padding is 0. Then for each and every section that we have in this entire portfolio website, we are giving minimum width to it, and minimum height, minimum width, position is absolute, left is 0, right is 0, padding is given to them. Then we have the container, because everything starts from the container, right? So for the container, we are using displace none, transform is translate y, minus 100%, scale, transition is given to it, background color is changed. Active is for the so this is active, display block, animation is appear, is ease and out, transition transfer by x transfer x y equal to 1. So this active is nothing but whenever you click on the buttons, right? You can see here, you can see if you click on these buttons towards the right side, you will get, and each and every section will be visible to you. Right now we are in the home section. You can see home section is colored. Then we have the about section, right? In the about section button, the second button, if you click on it, the about section will be visible to you. So how that possible means that you can go to the JavaScript code. You can see here what I'm doing. I'm creating a function. For that, what I'm doing is that I'm adding a control service button to each and for each button. I'm adding an event listener. You can see here add event listener, click. And what happens whenever you click on that event listener, the query selector dot active button classes dot remove active button. So what happens is that whenever you click on the buttons that we have in the main home section, it will add the active list. It will for whatever the active button list are there, right? For them, it will remove the active button, and it will add and it will also change the active to remove the active list also. You can see here we are removing two things and from each and every section. So whenever you click on the button, then we are doing is a query selector dot active button. So whatever the queries in the entire index.html file has active button added to it as a class will be removed at the same time. And whatever next what we are doing then, if for all the active all the active classes that are added to any element in the function, there also we are removing the active link. So what we are doing is active button and active link both are removed. And then dataset id class is that add active. So what we are doing is that whenever, let me show you the image. So whenever you click on the button, next button, what happens is that first we are having an active button to this button, right? For this button and for this page, we are adding the active, because of which what is happening, display equal to block. So it will be visible. So what happens is that whenever we click on the second button, that is about the button as click, then what happens is that it will remove the active button and active list for this home section. So these both sections will be it will be disappeared, and then the about me section will come into active space because we are adding the active active button to the about me section. You can see document.getElement by id, button.dataset.id, classes that are active. So it will add the active list to it. And next we have the theme chain button. We are adding an event listener to the theme button that we have here on the on the top. You can see that in bigger button. Whenever you click on that button, we're gonna toggle light mode. So what happens is that you can see here, I've already shown you the light mode colors, right? So this is the light mode colors. So what happens is that whenever you click on this theme change button, right now it is the light mode. In the dark mode, uh, you can see it will be in this color format. It will be there in the dark mode. So whenever you click on this button, the theme of the theme will change. How that theme will change is that whenever you click on it, then we are toggling with the light mode. Light mode is actually a class that we have written. In that class, we have all these values, right? Color values are there. So whenever you click on the theme change button, what happens is that it will add that particular color. It will add these colors to the entire index.html file. Then by whenever you click on again, whenever you click on it again, then it will change back to the next position. That means light mode will disappear and you get the default values that we have in the root element. So this is the active section and how we are adding the sections visibility to us. Then we have the controls. Controls are nothing but you can see these are the controls that we have, the light and dark mode, the sections. These all are controls. For them, we have position is fixed, index top is 50%, right? Display is flex. You can see flex direction is column. So that is the reason they are aligned one after the another. Then we have justify connected center. That control. Then we have icons for that icons for theme functions, color for pointer zones. An active button, background color is color secondary, transition is given to it. For the I element in the anchor button, active button, we are changing its color to color white. You can see here in the image black, right? So as you can see, the white color is there for the icon. Next, we can go to this theme button active, transist font size -3 pixel. Theme button I icon, for that we are giving font size and color and pointer events. Then the header content we are adding displays grid with template column is repeat to 1fr. So we are adding two here, that is two details are displayed here. Then we have university 100 VH. Then left header we are using flex, center and position is relative. You can see this is the left header, this is the image. Then we have header left header with H store with the shape. For this also we are adding the transitions. You can see the shape behind the image. This image also has a transition effect for the website. For that we are adding the clip path and all of that. Then we have image. For the image we are adding height, width, margin, background color and transition. Then we have image tag. Whenever you hover onto the image, the color will change. You can see right now this is in white color, but whenever you hover from it will change back into gray color. Then we have right header, displays flex, projections column, center. and 18 pixel padding right. You can see this is for the right data, that is I am Abhiram, I am the developer. This data and download CV button. For the name span element, we are adding the color. You can see we are adding this color for the span element, and the service Abhiram with better pink color. The paragraph element, margin and line height is given. Line height is nothing but, so the gap between each and every line is there, right? That is the line height. Then we have the about section. Then we can go to the about section. In the about section, we have the main title about me, and by using the span elements, where we give me button for special grade. Then we have my skills, which is also in span. Then we have the main div, that is about container div, and that we have left about, that is h1, that is that. And then we have paragraph element, in that we have added some data. Then we have the another div for adding the button, that is download CV button, that we have already seen in the heroes, in the intersection, in the home section. Then we have write about, that is our another div. In each div we have another div. Inside we have two paragraph elements. One is for the text and one is for 500 plus and projects. Then we have br tag, which is nothing but the break tag that we have. If we break the content into two parts, projects, then this below it we will get the computer. The same div is copied for again for 4 times. Then we have our skill section. You can see when we have a skill section, in the skill section we have the heading, h4 tag for heading, that is my skills. Then we have the main div, that is progress bar div, inside which we have the divs progress bar. Then we have paragraph div for having the head name. Then we have another div for the progress con, and then we have paragraph tag for progress text. Then we have another div with span element. This span element will be used for representing the uh, width of the progress, that is, if we mention here 80%, right? So it will showcase 80% scale in the bar. The same code is copied again for 6 more times for all the required skills. Then we have the timeline. Next we have the timeline, h4 tag for timeline. In that we have the main div as timeline. Then we have another div. Inside the div we have an icon, that is briefcase icon. Then we have paragraph element for mentioning the timeline duration. Then we have h5 element, that is heading file element for adding the position and company name. And by using the span element we are adding the company name. Then we have another paragraph element to add a small description about the about it. Then the same div element is copied again for six more times. Then here the section ends. Let's go to the about image. This is the about section. Then go to the about container display grid. Column repeat is 2 1 fr. You can see here we have two. That is, one is the left end and one is the right end. In the left end we have the data, and the right end we have the details by using the each and every div. We are having all different types of divs, right? So we are getting 4 different boxes. For the right about, we are adding display grid with template columns 2 and gap is 2 then. So for these we are adding 4 divs, right? 4 divs means we don't have lot space. So we are using the with template column to have only 2 beside each other, and we are having a 2 of gap between them. Then we have about item. For that, border is given, one pixel solid border is given to it. You can see the gray border, and then whenever you hover onto that item, we get the box shadow effect will be adding to it, and we are changing the border color to secondary color. You can see the border color is changed to green, and you can see a box shadow effect around it. Gives a 3D box look. Again, for the text, we have given the font size, font weight, color values, and then we have small text before. This small text before is nothing but we can see we have an underline before each and every detail, that is projects completed before, years of experience before. So this text line is done by using before, which is nothing but position is absolute, left is 0, top is 15 pixel, width is equal to 2 rem, and height is equal to 2 pixel. Background color is gray color. By adding the before effect that in the CSS, we are able to make this underline, which is small line that is before the names, that is project completed, years of experience, happy clients, customer review, all of it. Then we can go to the next one, that is left about. Padding is added to it. Then we have paragraph element. For that we are adding line height, padding, color. Then H4 font size and text transform is added to it. Then we have both stats. Then we can go to the skills section. Now we are in the about skills section. Let's go with the image. Here is the skills section. We have the progress bars here. You can see. Next, we can see here that for the progress bar, we are using display grade, written by column, repeat is 2, 1 FR. So we are having, in each row, we are only having 2 details, like HTML5 and CSS 3. Then we can go to the progress bar, display flex, flex direction is column. Then we have for the progress bar, progress title, we are adding text function is uppercase, font weight is 500. You can see for this HTML5, for this HTML5, we have added the text transform is uppercase, right? So all the letters will be in uppercase, and we have added the font weight too. Then we have the progress con for the display flex, and then you can see center. You can see here, all the data is aligned exactly at the center. Then we can go to the next one, that is progress, which is 100%, and we have background color is gray color. You can see this is nothing but the first box that we have, that gray color line bar, that is the one where we have created by using the progress. Then what we are doing for the span element, we have span element inside the progress bar, right? So what we are doing position absolute means that it will hover onto it. So the green color bar is hovering, span element is hovering onto the gray color div element, so giving a look that it is creating a bar like structure. For that only we are mentioning the values here, and by mentioning the width value here, you can specify how much width you have. Then for each and every section like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Code, Python, we are mentioning the width to it, and based on that width, the bar, span bar will be appear, that is green color bar will appear. Then we have title and before. For that title we have added it, and then absolute. Then we can go to the timeline section. The timeline, I think it's education. Yes, this is the timeline section. You can see how neatly they are aligned. Now let's go to the CSS. We are using grade and template repeat columns too. So we are adding 2 elements. We need only 2 div elements are all added, one beside the another. Then we have the timeline item is position is relative. Padding is given to it. Border left is even. That is 1 pixel solid. You can see here. You can see here this line. It is nothing but the line that we have created here by using the gray color. That is the timeline item. Then we have timeline icon. For that icon, we have given color. You can see here. This is the one. The icon that we have, the briefcase icons. For that, we are giving positions absolute and left one. We are using left and right values. We can position the icons in our website. We can position the icons using the left and right, left, top, and bottom values. Then we have the icon. We have inside the font size. Then we have the duration, and for the duration, then duration is nothing but you can see the present data. For that we are giving padding. Then we have given background color is gray color, border weight is 15 pixel, display inline block, font size is corresponding, text transform is uppercase, font weight is equal to 500. You can see here that return 16%, This 2009 to 2018, these all are values are nothing but the preparation value, that is the time that we have written. Now next we have H511 file where we are adding the details, then span. We have added the color, font weight, and font size. In paragraph element we have added the color. Then we have code text. For that we have added the padding on text align. Then for the portfolio we have added the display square. Then good template column is repeat 3. This is for the portfolio, right? So we can go to the next section, that is portfolio section. You can see here we are right now in the portfolio section. We have the main div as main title, which we have already gone through. That is my portfolio and my work. Now you can see the image here. So you can see my portfolio, and behind it you can see the my work effect that we have done, given very professional look to it. Here we are adding the main paragraph. Here is some my professional work paragraph tag. Then we have the main div, that is the portfolio div, inside which we have a div that is portfolio item. For every single project that we have written inside it portfolio item, and we have the main div inside which we have the image view. Then we have image icon for adding the image. Then we have the div for hover items. And then in which we have H3 heading element for the project source. Then we have the div for icons, that is GitHub icon. By using the I tag, we have added the Facebook icon as well as YouTube icon. The same code is copied again for different projects that we have used here. I have repeated it for like 6 times for 6 projects that I have added. And you can see here, this is the one. For you can see when we hover onto the project image, you can see the progress project source, and we are able to see the icons that we have integrated, that is GitHub, Facebook, as well as YouTube. You can go to the styles now. You can see the sports now, portfolio, and in the portfolio you can see the display split, and we have the template column repeat equal to 3, right? So 3 elements will be repeated. You can see 3 projects are repeated in a single row. Then we can go to the portfolio item, position is to border radius is given. For the image we are adding the width, the height, object width, and border radius. Border radius is nothing but 15%, right? So get a curved, semi-curved edges, edges you can see here for the portfolio image. Then we have the hover items. Hover items is nothing but, you can see here whenever you hover onto this image, you can see a blue color blurrish background is created, and will showcase the project source and the icons will be displayed, right? So for that we will give CSS here, width is given, height is given, which is equivalent to 100%. So it can take the entire one, and we are creating the linear gradient, blue color linear gradient, you can see by using the background. And because we are adding position is absolute, it will hover onto the parent element. You can see here. And for that we are using display flex, like justify content to center, align item to center, flex directions column, that is one below another. You can see project type password is 1 name, so like that is 1 name. So they align exactly towards the column. It's the element, and icons we are adding the display flex, justify content to center, align item to center. And for each and every icon, we are adding the border radius with 50%. You can see we get an exact circle icon. Then fix to center, justify content to center, cursor pointer. Then we have portfolio icon. For the icon, we are adding the font size, color, margin. Then we have whenever you hold onto the icon, the background color will change. For these icons, the background color will change into white color. Then we have whenever we hover onto the portfolio item, that is the portfolio image, this will be visible to us. For project source, the icon will be visible to us. Thus opacity will be 1 and transform for the scale 1%. So it will scale into the website. Then we have block. You can go to the block section. Inside the block section, we have the main div, that is the main title div, that is my blog and my blog. And then we have the main div, which is blog, inside which we have the div with class name as blog, and then we have an image tag for adding the image. Then we have the div that is blog test, H4 heading element, and P is for paragraph element, and the same block div is repeated again for 6 more times, where we can add 6 block elements. Let me show you the blog image. So this is the blog image that we have, and you can see whenever you hold on to it, we can get a box effect around the section each of that we have, and the image will scale. So let's now go to the CSS. So here we are also adding the displays grid, and grid template column is repeat 3 1FR. So we are adding 3 divs in one row. And you can see that for each and every block we are adding the background color is added, border row this is 5 pixel, box shadow is given to it. You can see the box shadow around the each and every box that we have. Then whenever you hold on to the block element, then the box shadow will change at the same time. Transition also will take place for the image. That is, you can see here the image will be moving out of it whenever you hold on to it. Can see here image. Then we have the block text for the margin padding and border the top is given. Then we have h4 element, and whenever you hover onto the h4 element, you can see the heading element. You can see it will change into from white color to it will change to green color. You can see here because we are added h4 element. However, color equal to secondary color will be added to it. For the paragraph element, we are adding the color of gray. Line height is given. Padding bottom is 120. Then we have the contact form. Can you go to the contact? This is the contact me. Where it's called the contact me section. We have the main div that is contact container. Then we have the div for main title with the h2 element that is heading element and span element for writing the name and text that we are going to have. You can see here contact me, and we have it also. We have contact which is light green color, which gives a 3D look to the website. And we have the main div that is contact content, inside which we have the div left content, and inside which we have a div another again div contact info contact item, and inside each contact item we have a div for adding the icon, that is map icon, and we have span for location. Then we have paragraph element and mention the location, that is Russia, and the same div is copied again. And the next page we are adding the email, then it is copied again, we added the education, then we copied again, and when we had a mobile number, then we have languages. Then we have another div that is contact icons div, inside which we have the main contact icon with using the answer tags, as well as I tag here integrated the Facebook, Twitter, GitHub, and YouTube icons into the contact me form. Then we have the write content. Inside the write content div, we add the form element, and by using the form, we are adding the input elements for text and email. You can see name and email. Then we have another div for input text, that is subject. Then we have another div for text area. So whenever you want to add more data, you can use text area, and here I'm having columns is 15 and rows are 8. And then we have another div for submit button. Inside an anchor element, we have 2 span elements. One span element is for the submit button, and another span element is for the submit icon, that is FA envelope icon. The section ends here, the contact me section ends here. You can go to the styles. Here you can see for the left content flex equal to 2, and for the left content we are giving h4. For the h4 element, you can see this is the h4 elements, which are the names that we have. For that, we are adding margin top, font size, and text transform is uppercase. Text transform is uppercase. Then we have the paragraph element. For that, margin is given. Then we have the paragraph element. For that, margin is given. And then we have the flex direction for the contact item. You can see contact flex direction flex justify content is space between. You can see the space is added between the names, that is location, email, education, and the details that we have given. And then we have the paragraph element. Then we have the icon, and then we have I tag. For the I tag is added for each and every I tag that we have, that is icons. We have added the text, that is border radius is 50%, and displays flex, and align items is center, font size is given to them. Then we have the anchor elements, that is flex, center. You can see this is the second one. You can see the input form elements, and you can see whenever you hover onto the submit button, it will the color will spread across the entire submit button. That is also given here. So whenever you hover onto it, the background color will change into secondary color, and the itag color will change into color primary. You can see here it will change into white color, and the background color will change into green color whenever you hover onto that button. And then we have the right content. For the right content, flex is 3, margin left is 3 rem. Then input controls are given to it. Text area. Then we have the IC2 and last child. This is nothing but margin left. And submit button, we are using display flex. Justify content is flex start. You can see this button. It will start from the form starting position because we are added flex start as a justify content is flex start. Then we have a component that we have main button, and this button we have already gone through it. Then this main button title, these are for the main section. Let me show you. You can see these buttons, we have the control buttons. You can see here control active button. Then we have the buttons, that is home, user, briefcase, newsletter, envelope, open. Then we have the team button, that is FA adjust button. Here we have them, and for them only we have added the values to it. Then this is for whenever you hover onto the button, it will check as changes. Then main title, you can see these are values we have already seen through. Then we are going to add the edited media screen values, which is nothing but the to add the responsiveness to this website. That is, it can be able to accessed in mobile tab as well as in the desktop version. We have added the media screen values to here, and max width means that 600 below values will 600 below screen size only these values will be affected. And for that we are these values will be very small changes will be there. The width and height values will change. With template values repeat one, right? Because we are going with below 600 pixel means that we are coming to the mobile device. In the mobile device we don't have large space like in the desktop version, right? So we can, by using the grid template column equal to one repeat one, that means only single element will be repeated in this section because the size of the screen will be less. So only display values will change, grid values are changing. No new code is added here. You can see most of the time grid template values are only changing, adding. You can see no new code is added here. Just we are changing the size of the value, or we are aligning the items in the mobile screen size based on the mobile screen size only. We are not adding any new code here. And max width is 1432. For that is below 1432 screen devices, these values will be applied. And 1232 also. You can see grid template padding values are only changing. You can see the font size is changing because we don't want large font size in the small mobile device, right? So we are not adding any new values here. We are just changing the values, reducing those values based on the screen size that we have, and that's it. Then we can go. That's it. We have already went to that this code also. So that's it for this portfolio website. You can see this is the home section, about section, skills, education, portfolio, blog, contact, contact to, and home. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Please let me know in the comment section if you like any suggestions that you have for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description, and the website is also available in mobile tab versions, and the website is also added with a function that is light and dark mode. And now let's try to go through the website. You can see this is the home page, the hover effect on the image, and you can see the hover effect on the download CV button, how smooth transition is taking place. And you can see the change in theme button. This is the change in theme button that we have added, and you can see right now we are in the light mode, and we can go to the dark mode again by clicking on it. Let's go to the next section, that is about me section. You can see the download CV button, hover effect on the projects, years of experience, happy clients, and customer review. You can see how neatly they have all been aligned. And then skills, my skills section, and we have used the bar effect to display the percentage of proficiency in those developments. And you can see the timeline, that is my education and experience. You can see the icons, how neatly we have aligned the icons and how neatly they are aligned in the web page. Then we can go to the portfolio section. This is the portfolio section, and you can see the hover effect on the portfolio with icons, that is GitHub, Facebook, and YouTube. You can see the smooth transition effect, the hover effect. Then we can go to the block section. You can see the hover effect on the image. You can see the hover effect on the text. Smooth transition, and you can see how neatly they have all been aligned with equal spaces by using the grid template. You can see the box shadow effect also around it. And then we can go to the contact me section. This is the contact me section. We have integrated the icons. You can see the icons and social media icons. You can see the hover effect on them. Then the form, the contact me form. Then we have the submit button. You can see this website is entirely responsive with light and dark mode integrated in it. Now this is the light mode. You can see the smooth transitions. You can see the box shadow effect for this customer review project work, how they like a 3D icon. You can see the skill section and timeline. Then the portfolio section, you can see the hover effect on the portfolios. Then blog, you can see the 3D card effect. You can see when you hover onto it, the box shadow is taking place and it gives a very 3D look to your block section. You can see the box effect, shadow box effect. Then we can go to the contact me section. You can see the smooth transitions. This website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in mobile as well as in desktop tab versions. Let me show you. This is the desktop version as we are seeing now. Now let's go to the mobile version. You can see this is the mobile version, and you can see the theme change button is above here on the top, and the menu bar is below. You can go to the next section. This is the about me section, skills, my timeline. Then we can go to the next portfolio section. You can see how neatly they have aligned based on the size of the device. Everything is aligned perfectly. You can see the smooth transition also. We have used JavaScript library for that. This light and dark mode gives a very professional look to your website, and it will be very comfortable for the recruiters when they see very much functionalities that have been added to your professional portfolio website. So it gives a very good opinion for the recruiters. Definitely try to build this project. The source code is available in the description, and you don't have to worry about anything, just it's very beginner friendly. The full tutorial will be available on the YouTube channel. Please do visit the channel for more amazing content, and if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. There are a lot of tutorials available on the YouTube channel. If you like the content, please do visit and subscribe. Thank you.